This sport is inherently dangerous, and no matter what you do, you can't control things. It's definitely an adventure.
Don't know if you have eyes on the route yet, but it just collapsed right in front of us. We don't want you anywhere near it with the boat.
Climbing ice of this nature, it being so ephemeral and things changing, you just have to roll with the punches. We've had these massive temperature fluctuations, and it went from almost frozen over Superior to moving water. And as the temperature warms up and that water crashes into the ice, it weakens the integrity. If we had gotten onto the climb, it would have gave way and we would both died. That's just no way around that. I mean, I just don't know anymore. Michigan is so special. It's unlike anywhere I've ever been. I've come to Munising to ice climb all winter, and I'm here because I want to climb every single piece of ice in Munising. It's nice to go to a place where they still smoke indoors and deep fry everything. And I think the UP is just that place. When you order a beer at the bar, they go, "You want just one?" You have to be pretty hardcore to live here. I've always had an affinity for ice. I grew up as a figure skater, and sometimes I find what I specialize in is kind of rugged. When you're ice skating, you don't really have to be solid, you just twirl around, you know? Well, I've always just been a little rough around the edges. I started just ice climbing and getting taken out by people who are very submerged in the ice climbing community.
We're dropping in.
I'm so excited. This is so good. I didn't even know people really single pitch climb until a couple months into my climbing career. I just thought that everybody climbed multi-pitch backcountry water ice. I thought that's what everybody did.
Crazy.
I think why I'm drawn to ice climbing is because it's so beautiful. There's always this perception that everything wild is somewhere else. Everything wild is out west or up north. And there's so much adventure to be had just north of Detroit. It's been a really unique experience getting to know Sasha, having someone that you've seen in magazines and has paved the way for female climbing for so long, and then getting the call that she wants to work with you on your project. It was totally surreal.
The only way to really improve your ability in climbing is to experience new terrain and to challenge yourself in experiences that you don't know. I grew up climbing in a climbing gym. I learned how to climb in a very controlled environment. After I won the World Championships, I started to transition away from competition climbing and more into the outdoors. My experience of just ice climbing had been pretty negligible coming into this trip. Angela is just this warm, welcoming character that really kind of palpitates this love for being outside and going on an adventure. She looks like real life Elsa. You go from not knowing someone at all, like you've never met, to the next day you're entrusting your lives into each other's hands.